You want that? Okay. All right. Excuse me. Yes, I get it. I get it, Pumpkin. I get it. Yes, ma'am. All right. All right. You tell me. I get it. I get it. Yes, ma'am. Oh, child. Put some grits on. You want some grits? We're going to get some grits going for the Gizmo. Get some grits going. Let's see it. Shout out to the West Coast Finest. What's up, Cheapo? Grand Rising. What's up with my baby? I talked to, well, I ain't talked to him, but JP hit me back on Instagram. And basically he said that his channel was terminated and he couldn't really get this. It was kind of hard for me to decipher what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Because out there was a slight misspelling. Probably was moving too fast. And so I'm not quite sure. Tinker butt, slow down with your banana. Gizmo, Cheapo in here. So okay, wait, no, you have banana in your mouth. No. No, some at a time. No. No, you're not about to stuff your jaw. No. Little girl thinks she can do what she want to do. She got life messed up. Let me see. I'll give her. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Cheapo. Shout out to him. Right at 6 a.m. Shout out to the chat. Y'all in here with a beast of a man and his pup. My daughter Gizmo. Yes, precious. Here, wait. Finish chewing that first. I forgot to get some eggs, y'all. So that was a slip up on my end. You know what I'm saying? Slip up on my end. I'm gonna get some. It's crazy. So I was out yesterday, but it was cold yesterday, y'all. Even for me. Well, not really for me so much. I really wanted to get her out of it, so I wasn't really thinking. Hey, take him, butt. There goes some more banana. Yes. Story. This is a tale of self-determination and guts. The will. This what masculinity look like. It's what it smell like. Take a whiff. Big dog. Gizmo, daddy, big dog. Okay, you'll get back to me. Shout out to hey Dorian, what's going on, Dorian? Dorian Brown, what's going on? Appreciate you for being in here. Grand Rising, you ain't with a beast of a man. And his pup. Shout out to Dorian. You new around here, Dorian? Let me give you a roar for our new people. Yes, indeed. You familiar with what we do over here, Dorian? It's your first time in here. That's for all the chat. Y'all gonna see Awesum make Gizmo her first seafood bowl today. That'll be what I'll be doing today. This is my first time actually making one, and this will be her first time having one. So, looking forward to sharing that with y'all. Letting y'all see. Yeah, precious. Okay. All right. Hey, you want some grapes? You want some grapes now? Hey, Cheapo, I wish I had some food stamps. I ain't gonna even lie. Remember when you was a kid, Cheapo, you ain't want to walk around with them things? Man. Oh, I wish I had some food. Man, oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Shout out to Lovely. Hey, Lovely. Appreciate you so much for being here. Shout out to Lovely Beauty. Isaiah. Brother Isaiah Valesque, what's up? Appreciate you so much. Shout out to she's new, but she been coming around consistently. Shout out to the lovely beauty, supporting the beast of a man. You know what I'm saying? And it's on this path. You know what I mean? Shout out to her for the people who come through and support Gizmo and I. Come through and send well wishes. Appreciate it all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brother Isaiah, man. Appreciate that, man. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. This is a story of masculinity. That's what it looked like. Take a whiff. Take a whiff. Shout out to Isaiah. Isaiah, this channel is made for the self-esteem and masculinity of black men so that they may be great. And be the men that they supposed to be. Not what somebody told them to be. Except me. So I love you, very kind. Gonna say a roar. A beast has a liquor. And don't like tinkle. Shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to the chat. Y'all, we're gonna get Gizmo. That's a little prelude. We gonna get her some. We're gonna make her some grits. I'm out of eggs. So, besides, she wouldn't have ate them no way, probably. So what we gonna do, chat? What we gonna do, chat, is give Gizmo. We gonna give her some grits, and I'm gonna mix some of these, some of her little shortbread cookies in there. Give her a couple. And that's gonna be makeshift breakfast. I just came on here to tap in with y'all for a few moments, check on everybody. Hope everybody, you know what I'm saying, safe and warm, you know what I mean, and the holiday, not the holiday, excuse me, the weather. Got everybody in a safe place. Y'all don't get weather like this over, do y'all, cheapo? Y'all don't get hit by inclement weather, do y'all? It only rain in Southern California, right? Tony said it never rained. If y'all know, Gizmo don't drink a lot of milk. Trying to figure out how to supplement that. I don't get quality answers from my chat. Fancy dumbass idea. Make smoothies for every day. That's fancy, y'all. Make smoothies. Yes, precious. We're going. Now a beast don't want to be a selfish kind of guy, but tonight let him take you. Oh, That's what Ella will be doing, y'all. She'll be never going to work. Oh. She here. That's called the enemy, y'all, when I don't know the words. Everybody from now, I want that to be the thing. Whenever you don't know the words to a song, say you're doing the edible. Shout out to shout out to AK. What up, y'all? Grow fruit. Shout out to AK. That's good. Anything with vitamin C, calcium. Doesn't have a drink? Okay. Vitamin C. What's milk? What vitamin is milk? D. Shout out to Angie. String cheese. That's a good one. Thank you. That's a good one. That makes sense. Not Fancy's ideas. Dumbass idea. Shout out to Tamara. Hey, Tamara, appreciate you so much for being here with a beast of a man. Yes, indeed. Baby girl. Mr. Host. Thank you so much, and it's very kind of where you wanted it. Shout out to Edward. Edward's in here. Edward, you hear me say what I said? When you don't know the songs or words, you're doing the Edward. Shout out to Lovely Beauty, Vitamin D. I meant to say anything with calcium. Okay. Mary. Thank you so much, Mr. Mary. Shout out to the lovely Tamara. Appreciate you so much for being here with Beast Man. Very kind of you. Gizmo said thank you. I believe in humility, Mr. Tamara. I don't like vanity at all. And so it's very important for me, for my daughter, to be extremely, extremely humble. Whatever the Creator allows, gives, it's not hers alone. So I don't play no vanity. I will tell her that often. It won't be none of that. Somebody give her a compliment. She talking about, I know. I never like that. Yes, Precious. I'm making your food now. Y'all, so we're gonna do some grits, y'all. See if she had some bananas previously. That was bananas and grapes. 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 Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. We're gonna make some grits, y'all. See how this works out. Shout out, we got a rocking chat. Got jumping those back. What's up, Jack? Jump. What's up, Jump? Appreciate you so much. Hey, little man. Hey, sir. Little man. Hey, sir. Well, she's a girl, game changer. That's a girl, man. Shout out to Game Changer. Yeah, the creator of something else. Yes, indeed. She is talking good. Hey, Miss. Yes, Precious. Okay, yes, baby. Here, you have cookies here. You want that? You want to try them? Cookies for breakfast. You know it's a daddy's breakfast. Shout out to Jump. Shout out to Jump. Hey, appreciate you so much. Let's see. I'm sorry. I didn't realize shit goes. That's okay. Appreciate you, Game Changer. That's okay. Thank you very. It takes a very, very reflective individual to admit they were incorrect. Shout out to you. You have my support. Appreciate you so much for being in here. What a boost on drop for you. Game Changer. You in here that you know you've been absolutely forgiven. Yeah, besides, if this was my son, he'd have been had a haircut. Believe that. I don't play them long hair games. I'm getting a haircut, dog. Hey. Yeah. Yep. Yes, indeed. We don't play them games. We can get these babies some haircuts. Shout out to. No. You said that Game Changers. Don't worry about it. No offense taken. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Game Changer. What you play? You a video? You a gamer? Or you just a game changer? Huh? Nah, man. Shout out to you. You new over here. Good to have you in here. Eat. She says. Get the cooking, no talk. Shout out to Miss Angela. I'm actually making it as we speak, and it's just about done. I'm an upcoming art. Up and coming art. What kind of arts? What's your what you do? What's your yes, Precious. What you do? And that's your YouTube page, Game Changer. I'll put put your stuff in there so my chat can go check you out. Game changer. Mm-hmm. Gizmo, I saw that. You do not throw no, Gizmo, you don't throw grapes on the floor. I saw that. The peels and stuff. Listen, I'm not your fetch boy. I done told you that. No. Cry all you want. Daddy don't want to be your pawn. It's a problem. Yes, Princess. Yeah, Daddy. This thing is getting better, everybody. Let's see. All right, Precious. All right. I know. Shout out to the chat Grand Rise. Y'all see what my mornings entails. But I got a little grits in. We're gonna put a little banana in this grits too. We're gonna see if this is something that she interested in. Let's see, put a little bit of milk in there to cool it down. Let me see. I know I got some. Yes. Okay. Shout out to the chat. My young king in here. What's up, young prince? Shout out to the young king. Young king Tank. What's up with you? Y'all had to go on Freezy show, y'all, and cook last night. Tank, was I serious last night when I went on Freezy? I didn't get a chance to get on there previously. Ediver heard it. Ediver, how did y'all think I did when I went on Freezy? Let me give you a little bit of background, Angela. I'm so sick. I'm just gonna get right to it. I'm sick of black men making excuses. When for this guy Corey Holcomb and he's putting his hands on this woman. Like, bottom line, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I get that men err. I'm a man who has erred more than anybody has ever known. Or you know what I mean? And so that is not the issue. The issue is this. What Corey should have said was, and I had no business walking over to that woman and putting my hands on her. I was wrong. That is not a representation of who I am. I was inebriated. Don't excuse it. She caught me in my feelings. There you have it. I can respect that. Child, I can respect that. I can respect that. But then you start going on this world tour. And then black men who really a lot of you black men is really soft because really, truth be told, you don't really like women because a lot of women, so all you got is the internet now. You couldn't knock a woman. You got no swag. Here, take a bite. There's some greets. There you go. You couldn't knock a woman on the strength of who you are. So you upset about that. And then instead of just admitting that he's wrong, you want to look for a way to quantify and qualify his behavior by saying, oh, it's old. We need to move on. Look here, Mark. Let me tell you something. If you think that it being old justifies his behavior, I don't care, y'all, if it was 20 years ago. If the video just came out, it needs to be discussed, and it needs to, I'm not saying he should be canceled. What I'm saying is, as black men, we have to be in unanimity about certain things. And our women, if our women cannot come to us, who can they go to? Right? And you weak if you think you accept for protecting the women that are under your leadership and are on your program. You weak. And I don't care what you say. If you think that make you a simp, you a mark, and you get off my channel, man. It's not my fault you a coward. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that you weren't taught better. It's not my fault. And you listen to these internet marks who tell you that it's okay. And, and they want to try to, well, she had her finger in his face. No, she didn't. He walked over to her. So, we didn't see all of the video. Bro, I don't play female back and forth, I'm a thinker, bro. I'm not an internet mark. I don't care nothing. I know what we saw. I'm not dealing with what we didn't see. We saw him walk over to her. That's what we saw. And her husband a mark for letting him go, for letting it get that far to begin with. Corey had he was outside. He swept down. This woman was so combative, and she here take him. I'm trying to get it to you. He swears him down. The woman was so the woman was such a horrible individual. Well, if you knew all of that previously, when you saw her coming, why you didn't go the other way as soon as you seen her coming? Oh, there come baby girl, I'm out. Soon as she started walking his way, okay, I'm tired. All right, y'all, I'll holler at y'all. We'll do what I'm gone. And he want to say, and I don't care what nobody say. Anton was right in front of him. He didn't put it. Let me tell y'all something, man. When men want to fight, ain't no stopping men from fighting. All right? So y'all trying to make excuses for him not fighting Anton, this, that, and the. Listen, man. Ain't nobody stopping me from nothing. When it's on, it's on. I'm going to get off. And I let the chip fall where they may. He had no business putting his hands on that woman. And if you think that that's acceptable, then you a mark. He didn't punch her, he mushed her, and man, I don't care what bro. You trying to, if that was your daughter, would you be trying to qualify it? And that's what I say, man. This is why you black men don't get no respect. Because the world sees you and they say, oh, this is how we treat them. This is how we can treat them. We should be in unanimity about some things. Corey makes a living off of saying disrespectful things to people. He should be used to it. He should be. There's no smoke he shouldn't be able to take verbally. He can go as low as anybody. We've seen that with Anton. He put his daughter on the, you know what I mean, up there and talked about his wife. So what did that woman say that got him so upset that he had the need to put his hands on her? It's unacceptable. And that's why Awesum ain't no fan, man. It's not my fault, y'all fans. I'm not. Shout out to Annette Mitchell. Hey, Miss Mitchell, how you doing? Gizzy has a teeny roar. She actually be trying to roar. Shout out to Miss Stacy Cruz. Good morning, baby. Shout out to, she's talking about roar. Your baby girl's very hungry. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. But funny, she wasn't eating. You just missed it, Miss Mitchell. She literally had some bananas and stuff, and some grapes. And y'all, I just hate the excuse making. Just say you messed up. Say it was but you having people come on your show to try to qualify and quantify. See, and that gives other black men the excuse to think that, you know what? Well, it's okay for me to walk over to her and put, no, now, I have a rule. That's why I always tell my daughter, keep your hands to yourself. Because I don't want you putting your hands on nobody because when I show up, I'm not gonna understand that. So you keep your hands to yourself. But in this particular case, from what we saw, she never put her hands on him. So that's all we can go with, y'all, is what we saw. He walked over to her, all right? And then now it's the courts dropped it and this, that, and the third. Bro, the courts drop a lot of cases. All right? White people in America were never tried and convicted for their crimes and for their crimes and atrocities against black people. Do we think it didn't exist? Man, shut up and get out of my face, man. Nigga soft. If you let people attack your women and you okay with that, you're a mark, and I don't want you in my channel. I don't want your support. I don't want nothing from you. Men protect women, and if you don't want that responsibility, you're not a man. You're not a man. And you can take that and you can take that and book it. Southwest, yeah, she did. What she do, user? She did what? Hey, baby McVeigh. Appreciate so much. What's up, Ryan Lewis? Shout out to Ryan Lewis. Shout out to the UK. What did she do, Ryan? User, excuse me. What did she do? Are you a fan, Ryan? Are you a fan of Corey? Yes. She hit him. When did we see that, user? When did we see that in the video that we saw, user? When did we see him hit her first, user? When did we see that? What video out there is of that? What video did we see? Okay. Let me explain to you something, user. Let me explain to you something. I'm gonna ride the crazy train with you for a minute. I'll do that. Let's say for a second she did hit him first. Why did he walk over to her? And if he did hit her first and he let her walk away, let's say when he did, she hit him right then, right before the camera cut on. And then she walked away. He allowed. Then 3, 4, 5 minutes, the camera came on and he walked over to her. He still wrong. He should have addressed it right then. Now, had she would have put his hands on it right then in real time, you ain't having this discussion for me. You don't get this from me. She put her hands on him. He put his hands on her. Her husband's a mark for letting it all go down. You got no smoke for me. Shout out to Tank. I got my young dog rolling in the morning. With a very little light. Shout out to Trey Marie. Hey, Miss Trey Marie, how you doing? Appreciate you so much. You just said she put his hands on me. Man, get your soft ass. And let me tell you something. You see when I said Tank? Now you saying she disrespected. You just said she put her hands on him first. Man, get your. And let me tell you something. You weak. You weak, and you a coward, and you a fan. I'm none of that. I'm none of that. I don't want no support of any men who think that what he did was acceptable. You just switched it, Mark. You just switched. Tank, you see how checkmate this, Mark? You just said she put his hands, he hit her first. I said when. Then you said she disrespected him. Man, shut up. He disrespectful as all outdoors. He a comedian, stupid. You're dumb and you're weak and you probably smoke and you wonder why you don't get respect. If you're a black man, you wonder why you don't get respect in America. This is why you don't get respect. Tank, look, the black men under my voice, you take respect. You have to listen to me. You teach people how to respect you. And they respect you by seeing the way you move. This is why the white boys walk around saying the word nigga. Because they comfortable, right? This is why the people disrespect you, because you didn't set parameters for respect. See, this is why you a mark. Get your soft tail out of my channel, Mark. Don't let a cow, let a woman. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. He was running his mouth back. He was running his mouth back with her. They were both going back and forth. He could have walked away, dog. He didn't have to put his hands on her. But like I said, you don't have a daughter. You must don't have a daughter or a mother. If you do, you saw. Man, get out of my channel. I don't justify that, dog. I don't justify that, and I don't want your support. I don't want the support of anybody who thinks that behavior is acceptable. I don't run from no fights, Mark. I start them. And I finish them with the smoking man. Weed is natural. Yeah, of course you thought that. Yeah, of course you think that weed is natural. Yeah, weed is natural. Weed the natural breed, bozo. Hey, dumb. Did you know that weed is almost the initial stuff almost had like less than like a 4% THC. You know, this stuff now has upwards of 33. That's why you can't think. I don't argue with people, man, who smoke. Who smoke weed. You can't even think. You niggas dependent upon chemicals to function. You can't even get up out the bed and get productive if you don't smoke. So dumbass out my channel. Stupid. You're dumb. Let me see. Yeah. Hey, Ryan. The stuff that was growing out the earth, yes. This stuff that's being... Listen, let's not mistake this, man. Let me make this clear. The stuff that they developing in these... Y'all, I was in the drug game for quite some Sicily time. I know what guys is doing to this stuff. Right? This stuff that's being grown in these home labs, the stuff that the government is creating with all of these different strands, this stuff is not the stuff that was 40, 50, 60 years ago. It's not. And if you think that, then you're not smart. It's not the same weed. All right? Now, if you growing your own plants, you know where they come from, it's different. Anytime y'all go into these weed shops, that's not the same stuff. All right? So y'all don't be fooled. Shout out to D's. Shout out to Dez. How you doing? Right, I smoke, but I understand what you're saying. Have to control it. Shout out to Trey. And let me tell you something else, Trey. Thank you, Trey. But once again, this story, I never deal with women and their smoking. This is about men, black men specifically, and their smoking. They can't do what women can do and think that it's acceptable. They can't do what women can do. Because their responsibilities are going to be different. Right, you smoking, the dude smoking chemicals tank and got the nerve to try to tell me it's okay for it trying to, 1 minute it was she put her hands on him, and then it was she disrespected him. Man, shut up. Let me tell you, you come near my daughter and put your hands on, I'm gonna put your ass in the ground, nigga. Nah. You and anybody else you care about, touch her. Try to touch her. Man, everybody not playing with you, man. This is why you don't get respect. I like to do these shows because I really want you to understand. And the black men under the sound of my voice. This is why you don't get respect. This is why the world over disrespects you and thinks it's okay to treat you any type of way. Because you can't even decide whether or not it's okay for a man to walk over to a woman and put his hands on her. You can't even make that distinction. And people laugh at you. They don't laugh at me though. Let me see. Does real weed give? Probably not the old stuff, Dark Horse. Probably not the stuff of years ago. But like I said, I never smoked. I never needed it. I'm a beast. I deal with my demons. I don't need nothing to push them out. I don't need nothing to relax. I go to my creator. I need my mind on fire. I don't need to be relaxed. Feed the kid. She eating Scarface. Pay attention. I can do multiple things. I'm a beast. I teach you how to be one. Sit here and hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I keep telling people, why would you trust weed that the government has control of? It's bad. Shout out to Vay. You're 100% right. Do y'all think they're going to give you anything that's productive? When have the government ever given you anything? Idiots. Shout out to Vay. Shout out to Miss Dominique. Hey, Miss Dominique. Okay, spell that again, Miss Dominique. Give her the ball. Scarface. Let me see. All I see, yeah, brother. No, slow it down. Well, don't matter what you see, Mark. No matter what you see. Be a man. You will see a lot of it on my channel. I'm not none of you cowards. Y'all some coward black men. A lot of y'all are cowards, and I'm gonna call you out on it. Tank, I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call you. I'm not no fan. I'm a fan of my creator. I do what he told me to do. I'm not no fake Christian like you punks. So a lot of you punks hide behind your Christianity religion. The same thing with Anton. You fake Christian, but then you talk crazy. And then you boastful and you braggadocious. You fake. I'm a beast, Mark. I'd have been to hell and looked Satan in the face. And he told me to get up out of here. That's what he told me, babe. He said, man, get this out of here. Let me give you, what you want? You want your spoon? Take a bite? Let daddy give you your spoon. Niggas ain't got no heart. Niggas will make every excuse for a man to put his hands on a woman and then excuse it. And then because y'all like the guy. This is what they do. This is what they do, Tank. They're fans. Let me tell you something. I don't do nothing that my creator. Let me tell y'all something. My creator run this show over here. My creator run this show. I submit to my creator and only my creator. I don't submit to man. I don't submit to money. I don't submit to no woman. I don't submit to no child or no beast. How you like that, Marks? How you like me now? Shout out to Randy. What's up, Randy? Appreciate you so much for being in here. With a beast of a man. Shout out to Vay. This is sound great. Yeah, Vay, I gotta put it down, Vay. Shout out to Scar. Shout out to Diamond. You see, he's a good dad. Feeding his most men running in the street don't even know. Hey, what a good. Shout out to. Thank you so much, Miss Diamond. I don't know about. I don't know if I'm a good man, but I will tell you this. I'm a man. I don't know whether I'm good or bad. I will tell you this though. I'm here. Very much appreciate you very much for your kind words. Thank you. My kid want nothing to do. Yeah, another dummy. Hey, Kylie, another dummy. Where your daddy at? Never had him, huh? It's funny, Mark. I'm all she ever had. 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 I'm the only family she got. Isn't that something? You another dummy, another internet dummy, ain't you? Where your pets at? I bet you fat. Motherfucker's an idiot. Where your daddy at? You never had him. Women and men smoke and drink because short-term removed from trauma and stress, but it's still bad. Shout out to Ryan, and it don't work. North Carolina in the house. What up, though, Randy? Appreciate it. Shout out to North Carolina. Indeed. Never been through the Tar Heel State, personally. Shout out to North Carolina. Facts. I'm not no coward around here. But I'll be writing it right here. I'll be writing it right here. This, you know what I'm saying? As I tell black men about a story of perseverance and guts. I get so sick and I get so frustrated when I see men make excuses and then try to act as if, and then try to hide, try to find harbor behind. Hey, did you see him last night, Tank? Did you see, like he had different people coming up and trying, well, she did this to me and she did this to him. And she did, man, shut up, bro. Shut up. Just say, man, I messed up. I should not have put my hands on that woman. It was unacceptable. That was it. I can get behind that. I can move on. It's not the end of the world, y'all. It's not the end of the world. It's the excuses. And then the fact that these black men, will make excuses for the behavior. They'll try to make it seem like it's okay. And it's not okay. It's that simple. Yeah, precious. All done? Okay. Here, you want something to drink? No drink? Okay. I'm a beast, nigga. See, a lot of you black men are cowards. That's what I have to continuously say this. I gotta continuously say, because y'all are not your predecessors. You are not the black men of old. You are not. You are feminized and you are weak. And you don't have any guts and intestinal fortitude. My daughter said, you're weak. And so because you're weak, you'll look for any way to excuse. You'll look for any way to excuse a man's behavior because you like him. This is what I was saying on Freezy, Tank. Gizmo wanted her shoes on this morning, y'all. She made me put her shoes on. Yes, she wanted her shoes. Y'all like Gizmo's shoes? Show your shoes, think about it. Yes, shoes. If our women, chat, cannot come to us, who can they go to? I need somebody to help me with that. I'm not that smart. I only got a GED. Somebody got to explain that to me. If our women cannot come to us, who can they come to? Tell me that. Since you marks are so smart. Since you marks will make excuses for a man because you like him. Instead of saying, you know what, man, that behavior is unacceptable. Yeah, dude, I like dog, but that behavior is unacceptable. Shout out Dark Horse. A lot of black men can learn from me, especially younger ones. But most coming in the room choose to let jealousy, envy, and hate control them. So they choose to control. Shout out to Dark Horse. Indeed. Well said, Dark Horse. She did say no drink, didn't she? See, you're a mother, you can tell. Y'all be hearing the stuff that I do. The cool shoes. Thank you, Miss Angie. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Girls Make Mad. Y'all remember to always keep a cigar lighter just in case somebody checking the wind out you. Okay. Let me see. Because we should all go to him first. You not like that, huh? Okay. Well, you think that all you want. You think that all you want. I got receipts, Mark. I got receipts. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. Guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never know. You like my swag. You like a lot of y'all are like women. A lot of y'all are like women. Tank. A lot of these guys are like women. They really see Tank when you telling masculinity, when you talking about a story of masculinity and guts and determination, these guys will always try to figure out a way to try to circumvent the message to get around being a man. Oh, she wasn't a woman, so I didn't have to be. Excuse you, Tinker Butt. Real men don't do that. They be men regardless, and they only deal with the women. They only deal with the women that are quality women that should be in their presence anyway. Real men don't have women problems, man. Even my broke ass, I don't have women problems, man. Like I'm going to either you on my page or you not. That's that. Either you support my agenda or you don't. See, you lambs as marks. You don't have no heart. This is why shout out to Ryan. You need weed and you need alcohol in order to circumvent the problems and the stress that you have because you can't you struggle to get through the day. So you got to smoke your way through. You got to eat your way through. You got to drink your way through your problems. This is what you do. And until you can admit the fact that you're weak, you can never truly get strength. The black man has been feminized in America. This is why he sent me. Ta-da. Yeah, Tank. Ta-da. I'm going to make a man out of you, or I'm going to force you to show your hand. I'm going to do it. One at a time. See, for a lot of y'all, it's okay to behave in a certain way. For a lot of y'all, it's okay to be disrespected. You've been disrespected so long. Okay, young Tank. See you in a minute, young Prince. For a lot of y'all, it's okay to be disrespected because you've been disrespected so long. You have no intentions or no expectations of being respected. You don't even know what being respected even looks like. Being respected, what? you couldn't fathom it. Somebody respects me? Treating me like a man? No way. Respect me? Treat me like a man? No. Take respect. How do I take respect? This is what, see y'all, this is what people say. See, because they don't know anything. They'll say this is, you got to give respect to get it. Man, shut up. Shut up. When have other races ever given anything? They take it. They take it through force, through policy, through legislation, through law. That's how they take it. See how that go? They took it. They didn't give you anything. They took it. But you too dumb and you too soft. So you don't want to run towards those messages of self-reliance and determination. You want to continue to make excuses. That's why you ain't got nothing. Shout out to Ryan. I had to look into my bad traits and past failures and morals and principles to elevate my Holy Spirit to a more positive mindset. Shout out to Ryan. A man better search his soul. You better. The black man in America has nothing. And there's a reason for that. Shout out to my dog, GT. I ain't seen him in a minute. GT, how we say it? Every nigga is a star. Gizmo, I'm a star. Shout out to GT. GT, that's our thing. Every time GT come in. What's up, GT? Having to cook GT, man. I had to, because I'm so sick of, I'm so sick of these black men making excuses. Shout out to Lusky. If you let people do it, they will disrespect. Shout out to Lusky. Remember that, Lusky. And with Lusky, that's in all areas of our lives. All. Remember that, Lusky. Dark card. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what, listen, that's what's up. Gets them on star. Yeah. I had to really put that thing down, GT. This the word is, man, black men continuously make excuses for Corey Holcomb putting his hands on this woman. You know what I mean? And walking over to her and putting his hands on her. One mark I just had, and I said, how did she? He said, well, she hit him first. I said, when? Then it wasn't that, it was, oh, she disrespected him. Man, shut up, Mark. Shut up. You soft. That's all my channel, nigga. It's your coward ass about my channel. Like to excuse, taking butt. Yeah. And yo, I would have been okay if Corey would have just simply said, you know what, man? I was wrong, dog. I'd have been all right with that. Don't excuse it. Man erred in judgment and in behavior. He comes back empathetic. I'm all right with that. This trying to make excuses for it, y'all. This trying to make excuses for it is my issue. Because black men are so dumb and so weak. That black men are so dumb and so weak a lot of times. And they've been raised by their mothers and they're so feminized that they don't even have the ability in unanimity to say, you know what, man, that ain't cool, man. Corey, you shouldn't do that. Corey, that was unacceptable. You cannot, there's no excuse for what you did. She didn't put her hands on you. You walked over to her and put your hands on her. And once again, y'all, it's not about her specifically. This is, or him specifically. This is about a larger conversation of what black men will or will not accept based on who we do and who we do not like. This is facts. Shout out to Lusky. And there you have it. Lusky done spoke. Yeah, of course he's gonna say that, GT. GT, let me ask you a question. When do they not say that? It's the same thing with every politician, it's always that. This is what I always ask myself. Did we see him walk over to her, yes or no? So that part was doctored up. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't walk over to her and then hit her with his left hand, with his right hand. We didn't see that. So we're dumb enough to see. And this again, y'all. This is what happens when you in this age of don't be a man. And this is why I always tell y'all accountability is for men, because he has to be accountable in that moment for his behavior. He did this. He walked over to her. When they was going back and forth, he could literally, before it even got to that, man, I'm out. I see old girl, she trouble. How many times you done that, Lusky or GT? How many times have you saw a potential situation coming and you was like, yeah, man, let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here before. Yeah, hey, GT, that's cap. GT, this is what all of them say. They always say this, GT. They're what they always say, GT. I want you to remember this. This is what they all say. Whenever anything comes out. Remember Shannon Sharp said he was suing the girl that came out with this. He was suing Tony Busby. What he did was pay that check and let that woman slide off with 25 million of his hard-earned dollars. That's what he did. Shout out GT. GT said, yes, GT, because in the end, you're going to be the one who suffers. Right? And you're going to be the one that had that on your jacket. Now, if she would put his hands on her, y'all, and you the type of guy that bar none, I get that. But here's how we know he bars some. But here's how we know this. Because Anton was right in front of him. And when Anton stood, let me tell y'all something how this go. For y'all who won't know this part. When one man stand up, you stand up too. But when he walked over to him, y'all, he had his opportunity to put his hands on him right then, and he didn't. That's what we do know. All the trying to mix it and trying to change it and this is what we know. Going outside, y'all, is never an option. I told you, we ain't going outside unless we at grandma's house. So wherever it started is where it ends. It didn't start outside, so we ain't going outside, Tank. You see what I'm saying, Tank? Me and Tank ain't taking you out. As soon as you disrespect my dog, I'm going up top on you. You and my man Luke, it didn't start outside. Only time we give that respect is when we at grandma's house. We at Auntie Lulu's house or something like that, so we don't want to tear shit up in the house. You know what I mean, Tank? You know what I mean? You with your family, you know what I mean? Whoop-de-whoop, and one of your cousins says something, whoop-de-whoop, and this. Hey, man, come here, let me holler at you outside, man. Let me talk to you about something. So we don't tear Auntie Lulu's nice vase up. Other than that, we ain't going outside nowhere. So this week going outside. Anton didn't want to go. Y'all know neither one of the marks want to fight. But what I'm saying is Anton disrespected him with verbally words, and he didn't put his hands on him. If woman, shout out, Tank. You don't get to stand over me. You don't get to stand over me and look like anytime somebody walk over you, Tank, it's another masculine principle. When a man walk over you to shake your hand, just to even say, you always stand up and greet the man with a firm handshake and hello, sir, pleasure. You don't stand over me. I stand over you if you allow that. You don't get to stand over me. You don't get to have that. Yo, whenever the police would come in my cell, you know what I'm saying? I was on the bunk, I jumped off my bunk. Hey, Miss Destiny. Shout out, Lucy. Right, facts, Lucy. We're not going outside. Wherever it started is where it ended. So neither one of them wanted to fight, Chad. Neither one of these guys wanted to fight, and that's fine. I'm not saying that they should have. I'm saying that if you walked over to that woman for what she said that was so offensive to you, when you walked and put your hands on her, then you should have done the same thing to him. Is that fair, Chad? Is that okay? Is it okay if Awesum be his own man and don't be a fan? Is it okay if a black man can say, you know what? You aired, dog. That wasn't solid. Is that okay, Chad? Somebody talk to a beast. No, Terry Carmen. I don't know nothing about that. I stay in my lane. Tell you guys. Shout out GT. Yes, GT. That's it, GT. That's all I'm saying. If you got smoke over here, you got smoke over here. So, yeah, tell I stay in my lane. You with a beast of a man. You understand me? I got the best and most supportive chat on YouTube. Believe that. Maybe you'll consider being part of our small community. We give out game here that can't be gotten anywhere else. Because the guys ain't got no heart. They worried about subscribers. They worried about making money. I put all that to the side, y'all. I done had it, lost it, had it again, and lost it again. Now the only thing I have to give y'all is what's in here. And present it to you, I shall. The Creator, he'll figure all the rest of that out. But I'm not gonna say anything that I truly don't believe, just to make y'all, just for y'all to like me. I won't. He had no business walking over to that woman and putting his hands on her. He had no business doing it. And it was doctored and it was this, that. Just say you shouldn't have done it. You were wrong, and you'll do better in the future. But you black men are fans. You black men are fans. And if our women and our children cannot come to us in time, let me slow it down, y'all. Who can they come to? Who do they get to? Who do they get to help them? Who do our women go to if they cannot come to us? Who do they go to? Once again, y'all, this is for the women that are under. These are women for the women that are this type of quality treatment does not go for every woman. If she says she's single and she's independent, then she got it. Talking about those women. You tough. You ain't got. Hey, you deal with your own situations, baby. Nobody's crashing out for women that don't have respect for them. You don't respect black men. You don't respect black masculinity. You don't need men. Good luck. We're talking about to the men, to the women that do. And it is your duty and your responsibility, black man, to protect your women. I said your women. Not a woman. We ain't no marks out here. We don't crash out. We ain't putting ourselves in positions for people that don't respect us or don't treat us properly. We don't. No. We talking about for the women that. We talking about for the women that are. For the women that do love black men. For women that do appreciate black masculinity. For the women that do lift us up and support us. We talking about for those women. And if you're not doing that, then you weak. And that's the bottom line. Shout out to Isaiah. Isaiah, I see a bunch of emojis. I don't know what they mean, but I appreciate you. Shout out to Lovely Beauty. Hey, Lovely Beauty. Lovely Beauty agrees with me. Shout out to Lovely Beauty. He shouldn't be arguing with that woman. You know, shout out to GT. Facts. And her husband, y'all. Let's talk about her husband. Her husband, y'all, is not much of a man either. Because there's no way my woman gonna be arguing back and forth with a man. This whole situation, y'all, could have been because my one. Hey, look here, baby. Relax. Hey man, what's up? What's happening? I'm interjecting as soon as my woman ain't going back and forth with no man. And then after he walked up on her, where was her husband had to stop her from walking up on her? Now he put his hands on her, put his hands on Corey afterward, and we saw the video, we saw the scuffle. My entire point is, how did you even let this man walk up on your woman? Y'all, it's so many layers to this entire conversation. Hey, Tank a lane. Lusky, I'm like, what? What? You know, like my mind, y'all can't even, you think you'll walk up on my woman? Man, come on, man. Shout out to Lusky. Lusky smart. You better know it, Miss Angie. And we have Black men, we have to understand that we're already dealing, we already are at the bottom of the socioeconomic totem pole. We've been deemed last man up. Y'all, there's a game of musical chairs, and we've been left without a chair. If you ain't trying to take no seat, you don't get to sit down. That's where you got it. Shout out to Angie. Indeed. Right. Facts, Tank. What's your woman even doing out there going back and forth with another man? What type of woman do you have that is belligerent with another man at all under any circumstances? Come on, man. Like y'all, there's so many different layers to the conversation. But in the end, y'all, we use all of this to highlight and uplift the mindset and the masculinity of black men overall in America, because he's the one who truly needs help. And if we don't begin to address his issues, our issues, we can never truly elevate collectively. There you have it. Shout out to Ezra. Young brother, what's up? What's up, Ezra? Appreciate you. Young King, thank you so much for being in here. It was a weak move. And you don't walk over and put your hands on no woman. And if anybody thinks that behavior is okay, I don't want your support. If any of you black men think that behavior that Corey did was okay, I don't want your support. I don't need your support. I don't do this for likes, clicks, and views. I do it because my creator told me to do it. And if you're not man enough to understand that, then you soft. And there's no helping you. Shout out to Ezra. Williamsburg, Pennsylvania? Is that Williamsburg, Pennsylvania, Ezra? I'm in Atlanta. I don't know which Williamsburg. That's the only Williamsburg that I'm familiar with. That may not be the one. That's the only one that I know. So it's a plane ride or a hella long car ride. Shot. Give me that. Give me my chapstick, pumpkin. Thank you, Tinker Butt. Come on, come here, Tink. Come on. Get Rufus. Where Rufus? Get Rufus and come here. Yep. That's where I'm at. Shout out to the chat. Come here, Gizmo. And but like I say, y'all, bottom line is I really want y'all to understand these things. I really want to be able to put these principles out here so we can begin to elevate and start to get past. Come here, take a butt. Come here. Come here. Here, take. Come here. I appreciate everybody so much that's under the sound of my voice. Shout out to my young dog, moderator, you know what I'm saying, extraordinaire. Young King, he come through, you know what I'm saying, with that sword, you know what I'm saying. Appreciate you so much, Tank. Appreciate young dog, Lewski. Appreciate Ezra. Appreciate you black men that are under the sound of my voice. Y'all, we have to be men. You don't have a choice. And if you don't take respect, you will never get it. I'm just telling y'all this. Now you can if you think that the world is going to give you something because you beg and you acquiesce, you're gonna be at the bottom forever. And maybe that's what some of y'all want, right? Maybe y'all don't want to be seen on the world stage and being recognized. But black men in America overall have the worst reputation. And it doesn't matter whether it's deserved or undeserved, because it's never about that. What matters is what is. And you black men got to be stronger, and you got to develop intestinal fortitude, and you have to stop making excuses. These excuses have to stop. Be a man, handle your business, and accept what comes with it. A true king governs everything in its circumference, positive and negative. He don't pick and choose. Shout out to Tank, Real Talks. Yes, ma'am, Miss Carla. Thank you so much. Shout out How to Spell Mark. Taking a moment to support this stream with a like and comment. I'm live myself right now, so I know how much even small support helps. Shout out to How to Spell Mark. Hey, Mark, that's funny, man. Appreciate you so much. You know, I'm always calling people Marks on my channel. Shut up, Mark. You a Mark. This, that, the. Shout out to you, Mark. Thank you so much. Mark, I'm going to go check your channel out, and I'm going to subscribe. Shout out to How to Spell Mark. I'm about to get off here, y'all. Let me see. Be yourself at 50 likes. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to my young dog, Tank. Be liking that 50. He liked that nice round number. I'm always grateful. Gizmo, come here. Someone say, see you later. Y'all, appreciate everybody for being under the sound of my voice. Thank everybody so much for being in here. You could have been anywhere, but you were here with a beast of a man. Hopefully everybody was able to get something from this. If you're not, beat it, Mark. It wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? Beat it. We're raising men over here, all right? And showing them what it looked like. You don't want none of that? Scram. Awesome, steady, you know. So be it. One time with your dog. Everybody, I ain't got no fangs, but I don't need them. Gizmo, what do I need? What do I need? Say see you later, Gizmo. Bye. Gizmo said bye. She watching Mickey Mouse. Gizmo, right here. Say see you later. Okay, well, that's all Gizmo got. This is what I got, though.